the stunning Wade Hill Public Garden and Cultural Center, a place where President Theodore Roosevelt's family and even Mark Twain would stay. So we are here because I have something in common, both of them. We are here for our third annual Mother's Day celebration. And as we do every year, we have a group of moms who are here to talk about the journey, moms that I have fallen in love with through meeting them and loving them from afar for really what they represent. And first up, a member of the Tam fam, Emily Oster, is back. She's a mom to 13-year-old daughter Penelope, 9-year-old son Finn, best-selling author, being called the most influential parenting expert since Dr. Spock, and her new book, The Unexpected, helps other moms in pregnancy and parenting. Also on our panel, two-time Grammy Award-winning gospel artist, the voice of the generation, Tasha Cobbs-Leonard, a mom to her 2-year-old son, Asher, and bonus mom to her stepkids, Alana, Nehemiah, and Symphony, 21, 17, and 12 is a busy house. And now she's adding a new title, author, with her debut book, Do It Anyway, A Guide to Resilience and Faith. Also back, Pinky Patel, a mom to her 17 and 11-year-old sons, who calls herself a PTA mom turned comedian. People love her funny and very thoughtful takes on being a boy, mom, and wife. And she has a highly anticipated upcoming comedy tour called I Said What I Said. And according to The Guardian, grandmoms may be more emotionally connected to their grandkids than they are to their own sons and daughters. That's a recent article. So we wanted to honor that relationship between grandmoms and their children. And for the first time, to our panel, a grandmom, Bubby Flo Rosen. She's a mom to adult sons, Benjamin, age 40, Philip, 38, and a grandmom to 10-month-old grandson, Trent. She's a retired pediatrician who says now she wants to meet moms where they are, bringing her loving advice to social media. Welcome to our Mother's Day panel. Thank you, ladies. Happy Mother's Day. Tasha, I'll start with you because you have that beautiful story of being a bonus mom.
Yes.
So you have Asher, and you're teaching him the love of a blended family. That's a beautiful journey.
Yes.
To say the least. But our question today is, how has motherhood changed you?
You know what? It has taught me to just let go. Like I was hey, let's live in the moment. What's next? What's the timeline? What's the schedule? And Asher's like, no, I want to take this plate of food and throw it on the floor. And I'm like, no, why did you do that? You know, so I've learned to just calm down, Tasha.
I love that. I love that. Now, we have video of Asher playing drums. Of course, he would be a musician of some sort.
Imagine that for 2 hours.
Tasha, I love you. I cannot imagine that for 2 hours. But that's how it's changed you, and that you don't get to determine the schedule.
Come on.
I love that.
Just live.
Just live.
Yes.
I love that. Emily, part of your goal is to educate moms, right? You use, I love when you came on the show, it's science, it's data, but at the end of the day, you're a mom. And you have chosen not to share your kids' images. And I get that because I squabble with it in my brain. I bring those two things up with the photos because I never knew I would be the protector that I am. I knew I was protective of my mom and my nieces, but I literally sometimes walk down the street like, hey. Did you bump him? Wait.
Right.
Because I mean, that protector in you is incredible.
Absolutely, and I think that for me, there's a perspective about your kids where what I have realized, I did not know something could be this important, that the small things that they do could bring such incredible joy. You know, the time that my daughter, when she was 2, or maybe 18 months, figured out how to put her sock on. It's like, that was the best possible thing that happened that week, better than any, and at the same time, there's the sort of perspective of realizing how precious they are and how much you worry about them. And I think for me, that's part of not showing my kids publicly is I worry about them. I want to keep them close, and I want to let them make those choices themselves.
I love that. Pinky, I love when we met, you always talked about being a funny mom. You knew you were funny before you had your son.
Of course.
Because it's just in you.
Yeah.
Anybody who walks around with a crown on, you already know. You know where they stand. But how has motherhood changed you?
Growing up South Asian, our household was so serious all the time. It was always about education. It was always about succeeding in life, right? And so I had my roommates, and immediately they taught me how to be silly and stay silly. I could, you know,
I love that you call your kids roommates.
Yes. Because
Everyone's like, I know. I knew what you were talking about. The audience is like, her kids are the roommates.
Roommates.
I have to call them my roommates at this point. But it's taught me to stay silly, and you know, I can sense when my 11-year-old roommate is getting really stressed out. And I can be silly, and I can feel the stress leave his body because he sees this adult, this person who he looks up to, being silly just like him, being childish, and maintain my childhood forever. That's what
I see. I like that.
Yes.
And then comes Bubby. Because your change is not just as a parent, but as a grandma. How has it all changed for you?
I think that once you're a mother, you're always a mother. That it changes you so fundamentally. And so as a grandparent, I'm still a mother. I'm a mother to my kids. But when it's a grandson, it's almost multiplied. And
Now, is it true that they get away with more with grandparents?
Yes.
oh,
For sure. For sure.
Absolutely.
I think that grandparents are designed to spoil their grandchildren. You've done everything right for your kids, and now you have a license to do something.
I love that. Well, before we go to break, we have another giveaway because Mom's Day, Mother's Day, you might want to be taken out to brunch or lunch or dinner. So we wanted to treat our moms in our audience extra special. So before you doll up for brunch, lunch, or dinner, whatever they're going to do for you, to help with that award-winning actress Tracy Ellis Ross, who made the most epic birthday post for her own mom, Diana Ross, this year, our friends at Pattern Beauty, who are dedicated to creating a space for the natural hair community to feel empowered, are gifting our Tam Fam audience their Pattern Blow Dryer with 4 unique attachments to fit your styling needs, and their new interchangeable curling iron with 3 different barrels to help create the perfect voluminous curls. Tam Fam watching at home, you also have a chance to get your hands on our giveaway today. Head over to Tamron Hall Show Instagram to find out.